Hey guys, welcome to day 4 of your Rock the Basics new coach training. I am Leslie. I was here with you yesterday. We talked about being an all-in challenger and what that means, and it was such a great day and a lot of things that we learned with that. But today we're going to talk about social media, and this is one of my very favorite things. I love social media. My favorite social media platform is Facebook. It just serves me well. It works well. I know Facebook, and I just think that it's probably the most effective thing when it comes to Beachbody and when it comes to your business with Beachbody. So let's just dig in today. I'm going to try to keep it short. There's a lot of info to cover, but I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible so I don't take up all of your time, but you do need to know all this stuff. First of all, your Facebook page, you have to kind of change it, the mindset of the way you think about your Facebook page from, okay, this is my personal Facebook page with my friends and my family. See, you've got to change that over to this is my business. And that is a very scary thing. It was very scary for me. I didn't want to give that personal part up. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to, seem salesy, and I don't want to sell anybody on anything. And that was just very yucky to me and scary to me. And it is, because let's face it, Facebook is just like one of the best ways to advertise for anything. And because you can just reach thousands of people in 5 minutes. And so it's just become such a great platform for businesses. And so I don't know about you, but I am bombarded like crazy, like every day with people selling stuff. And the last thing that I want is for someone to sell me something. I mean, and so whenever I first started this business, my number one fear, and I would hazard to guess it's probably your fear too, was I don't want to be a salesy. I don't want my awesome friends that I've had forever to say, I love that Leslie girl, but her posts are driving me nuts. Every other day, she's trying to get me to drink Shakeology, and it's just totally annoying. I did not want that, so I was very strategic in how I did things. And I know that it's scary, and I think that you guys are probably the same way. What you don't want to be is salesy, because we are not salespeople. We're into changing lives, and we just use a product to do that. We basically, the way you want to look at it is you want to sell yourself. I mean, there are a ton of different workout programs out there. There are a ton of different shakes out there. There are a ton of so many things that people could choose from. But you want to sell yourself. You want to make yourself seem trustworthy and build relationships with these people, because in the end, when they do want to do something, they're going to choose someone that they like, someone that they relate to, someone that they can relate with. So first of all, you're going to need to be yourself on social media. It's very hard I guess, Facebook stalk other coaches and see what's working for them, and so you'll want to just kind of copy all their posts, and I would say that's okay. Find someone that has a similar personality to you. Don't find someone that has the same personality as you. I'm sorry, don't find someone that has a different personality than you, because then you're going and try to recreate what they're doing, because then you're going to be fake. And so you have got to be yourself on social media. Have to. If you are not yourself, you're going to attract people that are attracted to the fake you. And then once they are in your challenge group, they are going to realize, okay, this is not fun. This is not what I thought it was going to be, because you're not relating to them anymore. You're doing one-on-one stuff, and you are not what you portrayed yourself to be. So, and you're just going to lose people like that. So you have to be genuine. You have to be you. People are attracted to you. The world needs you. And there's a certain personality type that is going to be attracted to you. And so make sure that you are 100% genuine, that you are yourself on your Facebook page, and that is just super important. So when you're first starting out, I would not just go all in and guess what? I'm a coach. Hey, guess what? Join my challenge group. Hey, guess what? Do this. Drink Shakeology. Do this. I mean, that is going to scream to people. It's just going to make them think, oh boy, it's just a matter of time before she starts trying to sell me on something. And it is a matter of time before you do, but at the same time, you want to build that relationship with someone so that they trust you, so that when you do reach out to them, they trust you, they love what you're doing, you're planting that seed, and they're not offended. So what I would do is I would just kind of breadcrumb stuff. So pick 4 or 5 things that you are really passionate about and post about that stuff. So when you're posting 3 to 5 times a day, it doesn't need to be about Beachbody all the time. You need to share your life on your page. For me, I post regularly about my kids, my marriage, and how important marriage is to me. And I also, and everything is, I use humor, and so I love funny stuff, and so I post corny and funny stuff that a lot of people wouldn't post, but I just do, and it relates to a lot of people. So I use humor. I also am a Christian, and so I post a lot of spiritual things on my page, and then I also post about my Beachbody business. So I don't necessarily say Beachbody. I post about challenge groups. I say that, I'm a fitness and accountability coach. So people know that about me. So, but in the beginning, you're going to want to breadcrumb those things. Start talking about your kids. Start posting about your kids. Start posting about your marriage. Start posting about, just things that you are passionate about, things that you are interested in. And pick those 4 or 5 things and stick to those. You're going to attract people that are attracted to those same things. Let's see. Okay, so anytime that you are making a post on Facebook, you are always going to want to add a picture. I'm telling you. And even maybe a video now, because everybody's doing the Facebook Live. So even adding a video is awesome. People will watch it. If you're just going to post words, it may be something awesome that you have to say, and it may be something very poignant and just amazing. But if you don't have a picture or you don't have a visual of something, people are going to scroll right past it. They are not going to read it. And so always have a picture. Always stay away from negativity. So if you are annoyed by something, or you are passionate about something and it's controversial, you probably don't want to post that on your page, because there are going to be a lot of people that don't agree with you. There are going to be a lot of people that don't want to read negative stuff all the time. And I'll tell you, I'm just going to be honest. People are not attracted to negativity. So if you have, I'm annoyed at stuff. I'm totally annoyed at things too. But I have chosen to not use social media as a place to voice that. So try to stay away from negativity. Post a picture with your post. Pick 4 or 5 things you're passionate about. Post about those things. And then a lot of times at the end of those posts, ask a question, because people love to give their opinions. So those are my tips on some posts. What you want to stay away from is posting your website on your Facebook page, or posting a, hey, drink my Shakeology. It's good. No, so if you're going to put your Shakeology in your photo, Maybe you don't mention Shakeology because it's already written on the cup so people know, but you just say, oh my goodness, thank goodness for my superfood shake. It has saved my life. You have to add value to your post. So don't just say, boy, love my shake. No, you're going to say, man, love my shake, and this is why. This is what it's done for me. Or you wouldn't say, 22-minute hardcore. Get it? No, you would say, man, Tony Horton kicked my rear today. I remember a time when I couldn't do 22 push-ups. I remember a time where I couldn't even do a jumping jack. I remember a time, but you know what? With a little bit of consistency, I can now do a minute worth of jumping jacks without being winded. Woohoo, yay me. And just add value to it. Make a story out of it because people are going to relate to that story. They're going to automatically insert themselves in your situation, and that attracts them to you. So that's just a little bit of advice. And also, we don't want to just kind of, vomit Beachbody stuff out on our Facebook page because we want people to ask us questions, right? Because if they already say, oh, that's that Beachbody stuff, well, they're just going to ignore you, and they are not, if they're really just, they're just not going to be interested. But if you have a little bit of mystery behind it, where people are like, what is she doing? Like, what is she doing? Then they will ask you, what are you doing to get these results? What are you doing? And then you can tell them what you're doing. And you may even get some objections, but it's going to start a conversation to where you will be able to handle those objections. And you know what? You're going to learn how to handle those objections through this training. So anyway, but I will say that, it is scary to start posting on Facebook, especially in the beginning, but the more you do it, the easier it is. It really, really is. And I remember talking to my husband. I remember telling him, oh my goodness, I just know I'm going to sound so salesy. Nobody's going to want to listen to me. Nobody's going to want to, they're just not going to listen. And so, when I was doing my invites, a personal invite or even an invite, inviting anyone to a challenge group, I remember asking him, God, what do I do? How do I handle this? And he had such great advice. He said, you know what, Leslie, you've only been doing this for a month. Don't be bold in your posts. Don't be bold yet. And the longer that you do it, guess what? In 3 months, people are going to start trusting you. You can be a little bit more bold. In 6 months, people are going to start trusting you even more. You can be a little bit more bold. In a year, people are going to know this is something she's committed to and she's not giving up, and look at all the people she has helped, and they know your story, they know everything about you, and you can be full on bold, right? So it gets so much easier, and the longer you do it, the easier it is. Okay, I think that's all I have for you. I'm sure I'll have a ton more in my next training video. But you guys have a great day. And your assignment today is to figure out what your vision is, what your why is. And I want you to post about it on your social media page using all the tools that I gave you today. All right, and then whenever you're done with it, I want you to screenshot it and post it in the comments below. Okay, you guys have a great day. Mwah.